What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Tuesday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so before we get started, go ahead and drop a like for me. It really helps out the channel. And if you're new to DraftKings addict, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, please drop your comments below. Let me know who you love, who you hate. So let's go ahead and break down today's NBA slate. All right, so we're using Draft Dashboard, 30-day trial for $1. The link is in the description of the video. Check it out. If you like it, keep your subscription. If you don't, cancel it. You get 30 days to try it out, man. A lot of time. So let's go ahead and go into our position optimize, where we're going to select our player pool for each position. So we have 7 games on the main slate, and we have a 2-game turbo and a 2-game night. Alrighty, so I'll be paying the main slate. All right, so we got James Harden at 13.6 going up against New Orleans with no Karl Anthony Towns. No, what am I talking about? Without any Anthony Davis. Possibly without Julius Randle and no Mirotic. So Anthony Davis and Mirotic are definitely out. Julius Randle is currently questionable. I think he plays, but we'll see. But as you can see, Houston is a 10-point favorite at home. Alrighty, so just keep that in mind when you're making your selections, guys. But James Harden, I don't think I'm going to be able to get up to him today. The way that I'm looking at my slate construction, my lineup construction. So, but of course, James Harden's always in play, man. This game stays competitive. James Harden, like you see, he could put up 65 to 75 DraftKings points versus this team. So, one of the best matchups for a guard, shooting guard / point guard. So, but I just can't pay up to 13.6, man. Alrighty, we got Russell Westbrook versus Oakland, where he's had a chance to blow up. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't know who I want to pay up for. There's only one guy that's over 10K that I know for sure I want in a lot of my lineups, and it's not one of these two guys. So drop your comment below. Let me know who you're gonna pay up for. Who's your high dollar guy that's over 10K that you're paying for on today's slate? I think we have 4 different options. All right, let me know who you love. All right, so but at point guard, Drew Holiday with the injuries over there in New Orleans, going up against the Houston defense. I love this guy at 8.6K. Well, I'm going to say I love him, but he's definitely in a good spot because, again, his usage should be through the roof with all the injuries, with Mirotic out. Randall, I think, should play. But, again, this guy should get some good usage bumps with Anthony Davis sitting and Mirotic. So, extra shots, extra ball handling, and assist and rebounds. So, I like Drew Holiday on this slate. Alrighty, Chris Paul. Again, guys, I know he just came off an injury. He only played like 20-something minutes and put up 33 DraftKings points. But I like Chris Paul in this spot, man. Going up against a banged-up New Orleans team at home, 10-point favorites. I like Chris Paul to give me a nice double-double with dropping a few dimes and getting some points on the board while Harden rests or while Houston has a comfortable lead. So at 6.9K, I see him paying off value. And so for me, Chris Paul, somebody that I definitely like a lot of on this slate. So Rajon Rondo, again, injuries benefits him with all the injuries over in LA. We got Ball out. Alrighty. And so that means a lot of, and then Kuzma is questionable. And of course, LeBron James is questionable, but I think he's going to sit out another game. So we shouldn't be seeing LeBron on this game. But hey, let's see. Let's check it out on Twitter. I don't think I've seen anything about LeBron playing. It's my understanding he's still sitting another game. So, all right, but keep it out on the news, guys. Check it out. But Rondo, 6.7K, guy that has triple-double upside from assisting, rebounding, and scoring. Again, gonna need some scoring from everybody with LeBron James being out and Kuzma questionable. So I like Rondo. He's getting all the minutes he can handle. As you see, he played 42 in the last game and 37 in the game before that. So he's playing a lot of minutes. So he's staying on the court, which means opportunity. So 6.7K, gonna have him in my player pool. Satoransky, dude, has been on fire. 47, 26, and 47 in the last 3 games, and he gets a plus matchup versus Cleveland. As you can see, one of the worst teams versus the point guard. So again, this guy's playing a lot of minutes, averaging somewhere around 35 or more minutes per game. So he should be in a favorable matchup. Again, at 6K, doesn't have to do much. We should be able to get 35 from him. So I like him at 6K. So Satoransky, somebody I do like. Who else we got? So another guard, D'Angelo Russell, man. I'll be honest, I don't love him on this slate, but I just wanted to mention because he just came off a boo-boo game where he put up 21 DraftKings points. So as you can see, he's had some success versus Chicago in the past. So again, he has the opportunity, but just had to mention him because again, he's in a good spot in my opinion. So what else we got? So those are my favorite guards at the moment. My top guard picks. All right, at point guard and shooting guard. Let's see if I have any additions to it from the shooting guard side. Okay, Kelly Oubre, somebody that with that San Antonio game, there is not a over under right now that I see, but I'm gonna guess that San Antonio is gonna be a favorite on this game, and so that could mean some extra run for the bench guys in Phoenix, and this guy's like the Lou Williams of Phoenix right here. All right, he comes off the bench, plays 30 minutes a game. All right, and he's putting up somewhere around 30 DraftKings points on average over the last 3 games. So Kelly Oubre at 5.7K. I like him a lot on this slate. Eric Gordon, again, 5K, going up against his old team, New Orleans. Averaging somewhere around 30 DraftKings points versus that team. That's enough for 6 times value. And if you look at him on the last couple of games, 26, 35, and 30 over the last 3 games. If you look at the last game, which I was grateful enough to attend versus Orlando, Eric Gordon took a lot of shots and missed a lot of shots. So he hits 4 more shots and he destroys value at 5K. So I like Eric Gordon on this slate to come out of that shooting slump and pay off that 5K value. As you can see, he's playing the minutes. He's averaging somewhere around 30 something minutes a game, 36 minutes a game. So I do like him in this matchup versus Houston. Again, 10-point game, man, over and under. So let's get it. Next up, we got a couple of guys down here. We already talked about D. Russell. We already talked about Brandon Ingram, another guy from LA that I like in that LA versus Philly game. I believe that game is still yet to be over and under to come out yet. I think that's because Kuzma is questionable. Alrighty, but we should see all the guys back for Philly. So from injury or whatever. So those guys should be good to go. But Brandon Ingram gonna have a lot of responsibility when it comes to scoring and doing other things with the ball with all the injuries that they have. Again, he's playing heavy minutes, somewhere around 34 minutes on average. So at 6.4K, going up against Philly, which looks like it's gonna be a tough matchup. But again, if you look at his history versus the team, 41 and 49 in the last 2 games that they played. So I do like Mr. Ingram on this game. So on this slate, I should say. All right, so at small forward, let's see. Favorite plays at small forward right now. Giannis at first kind of stood out to me, man, but I don't know if Detroit can keep up with this team, man. Detroit is garbage. So, yeah, Giannis is not the guy I'm paying up for at over 10K, guys. So don't forget to drop below your comment. Let me know who you like over 10K. But Trevor Ariza seemed like a good play at 6.3K going up against Cleveland. He's playing all the minutes he can handle. 39, 34, and 41 in the last 3 games. And so if Cleveland can keep this game close, Trevor Ariza should play heavy minutes and should be able to put up some good DFS production. As you can see, he's averaging somewhere around 30 DraftKings points over the last 5 games. Alrighty, so again, nice matchup versus Cleveland at 6.3K. I already talked about Kelly Oubre. I already talked about Splash Gordon. All right, so next up, Aaron Gordon, man. All right, for Orlando has been playing well over the last 2 games. He put up 43 and 48 in the last 2 games. He's taking a ton of shots. And going up against OKC, as you can see in the past, he scored 39, 79, and 31. So I do like him on this slate. Again, they're at home. Already coming off a tough loss to Houston where they blew a 14-point lead and lost that game. So I like them in the bounce back spot. OKC hadn't been blowing out teams, and so as you can see, they're a 5-point underdog at home. So I do like Aaron Gordon to get heavy minutes and heavy production as well. He played 38 and 40 in the last 2 games as far as minutes go, and put up 48 and 43. So I like to see that continuing at 6.7K. He could be a nice value there, but again, he's inconsistent. So as you can see, 3 games ago he only put up 22 DraftKings points, but I like him on this slate. Give him to me. All right, so that's all my small forwards. So power forwards. Let's see who we got. So we already talked about Trevor Ariza. LaMarcus Aldridge with the injury that they have over there. Where is it at? San Antonio right here. So we got DeRozan out, right? So that could mean a lot more when it comes to production for either Paul Gasol or LaMarcus Aldridge. The only issue with Paul Gasol is he don't get a lot of minutes. But he is definitely somebody that I took a peek at. but I don't think I can play him because again his minutes are inconsistent. But I do like Mr. Aldridge. Again, as you see his history versus Phoenix, 26, 20, 30, and 51. But with DeRozan out, he should have to put up heavy production in points. And as you can see, he put 55 and 45 up the last 2 games played. So Phoenix is a definitely nice matchup. It looks like we're going to have Mr. Aiden is going to be out again. So he's going to be guarded by people like Rashad Holmes, Jackson, and Bender. Come on, man. So I do like Aldridge. If I can fit him in a couple of my lineups, I definitely would have some LaMarcus Aldridge. If Julius Randle suits up, he's a lock for me versus Houston. As you can see, versus Houston, he scored 49, 41, 31, 58. I'm pretty sure in most of those games, Anthony Davis was playing. So this should be a nice matchup for Julius Randle at 7.8K. Again, that's if he suits up. But right now, he's currently questionable with a right ankle sprain. Kyle Kuzma at 6.8K going up against Philly. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that play. I just rather play for Aaron Gordon for some reason. Call me crazy, alrighty, but I'm probably going to end up eating those words. So, but I'm sticking with my guns. I like Aaron Gordon. So that's my power fours, guys. Solomon Hill. If we get Randall ruled out, nice little GPP flyer, I think. 3.4K. I can see him getting 25, 30 DraftKings points versus Houston. Couple rebounds, couple of shots. So again, just somebody to mention if we had some injuries there with Julius Randle, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna play. So that's all my power four. So last but not least, the center spot. Let's see who we like. So Vucevic, 9.5K going up against Steven Adams, who's a beast down low. All right, he likes putting the body on you. He plays pretty tough defense, so no thank you on Vucevic. All right, Blake Griffin, somebody I did consider, man, but again, I can't trust Detroit players, man. I can't play them. So, but Joel Embiid, this is the guy that I'm paying up for. That's over 10K. All right, so at 10.2K, as you can see, he's coming back on this game again. He should be healthy and ready to go, averaging 76 DraftKings points versus the Lakers. That's a lot. 62 and 91 in the last 2 games. So, again, no over and under right now on that game. But everybody's set to return. Joel Embiid should smash on the big stage in LA. Lego. So, 10.2K. I'm going to have a good amount of Joel Embiid. So, the Zizic, however you say his name, Cleveland center, with some of the injuries they have there, he's been getting a lot of minutes, and I believe he's starting. Yep, so he's starting at 6.1K. Again, we got quite a few injuries there with Tristan Thompson. And, so at 6.1K, as you can see, he's been on fire. 34, 27, and 27. 31 and 31. So he's somewhere around 30 DraftKings points. But he gets Washington, which is a plus matchup for big. So I wouldn't call him my favorite center on the slate, but he's definitely somebody I'm going to have a couple of shares of. All right, again, I talked about Paul Gasol. As you can see, he's had success versus Phoenix in the past, but the problem is his minutes are inconsistent. As you can see, 22 minutes or 9 minutes, so his minutes are all over the board. So, man, yeah, maybe I'll throw him in a couple of GPP lineups. He's only 3K, a little bit over minimum salary. So, we already talked about Julius Randle. Jahlil Okafor been on fire as well. 52, 41, 40, and 28 in his last 4 games. And he gets a matchup versus Houston with Kenneth Faried down low and the Ney. All right. So, at 6.1K, I think he's somebody that we definitely can play. Never thought I would hear myself say that about Jahlil Okafor, but hey, he's been putting up numbers 3 out of the last 4 games. So, got to give him props there. So, Jared Allen, minutes inconsistent again, 18, 28, 23. But as you can see, he smashed versus Chicago in the past, man. So, but I do like the guy right up under, man, for the same price, which is Brook Lopez going up against Detroit. Again, Detroit is trash. This guy's going to stretch the floor with his threes, and he can get rebounds. And so, as you can see, he's had plenty of success versus Detroit in the past. And at 5.6K, I'll take a couple of shares of him. Same thing with Thomas Bryant, getting a good amount of minutes, getting good production versus Cleveland again. I think this game goes under underlooked, to be honest, because again, two trash teams. Washington, yeah. Cleveland, yeah. But they've been hanging with people every now and then. So let's get some Cleveland. Just came off a big W too. So definitely we'll take a couple of shots with Mr. Brian Larry Nance. Ooh, man, he's been smashing versus Washington in the past. 37-36 in the last two games. But he's only playing 17 and 21 minutes over the last couple of games. No, thank you. So that's all my plays for the day, guys. So again, 7-game slate. A lot of ways you can chop this up. Again, I'm right now my favorite guy to pay up for is Joel Embiid. Let me know in the comments who your favorite guy is that you're gonna pay over 10K for. Right, or if you're not gonna pay for any guys over 10K, maybe you're gonna go with all guys under 10K. Let me know in the comments below. So once you get done selecting all your players, guys, in your player pool, you go over to Lineup Optimizer, and you can allow Draft Dashboard to optimize your lineup. As you can see, it spit me out a lineup right here. And if I like this lineup, I can go ahead and hit Save Lineup and then hit Randomize again. Let it build me another random lineup. Or I can go over to the Mass Lineup Generator and build multiple lineups, anywhere from 10 to 100 lineups. Alrighty. And just click Generate Lineups and let Draft Dashboard do its thing. All right, so if you sign up with the link in the description of my video, if you click on Watch Players List over here, you can select Watch DK Addicts Picks, and it will load all of my player pool into your Draft Dashboard, and then you can go and optimize lineups from there. We also have the NBA cheat sheet, which of course is not up to date right now because I'm recording this the night before, but tomorrow, like it says, check back 30 minutes before the contest starts to get the best picks. You can go in here, select the guys that you like from the NBA cheat sheet, and then go over to Lineup Optimizer and once again optimize you some lineups. So let's go to my favorite plays. So right now, as of today, at this moment, these are my favorite plays. Chris Paul, Satoransky, Splash Gordon, Aaron Gordon, and Joel Embiid. All right. So these guys are not guys that I'm going to have 100% of in every lineup, but I will have a good amount of them in my lineups overall. Again, a lot of that can change depending on the way that the slate breaks down when it comes to injury news and value that opens up throughout the day. So follow me over on @DK_addict on Twitter. That link is also in the description of this video. All right, for any updates and things of that nature. But there you go, guys. So those are my top plays. It leaves you around 5,000 for the last 3 spots. So if you don't like Joel Embiid for some reason and you want to go ahead and pay up for somebody else like Ben Simmons, or if you want to pay up for, Antetokounmpo or whatever, you can go in there and do that. All right, and that still leaves you around 4,900 for each player. So got some options there. So good luck on today's slate, guys. Don't forget to drop a like for me before you go. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, drop your comments below. Let me know who you love, who you hate, and I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for all the love. Alrighty, I'm just over 1,500 subscribers, and I really do appreciate all you guys that continue to watch my videos and comment. I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you very much, and I'll holler at you guys later.